Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE 2k16 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. Now this is not your regular Universe Mode. This is a Universe Mode that began all the way back in WWE 13, and we are just coming off the Wrestlemania pay-per-view, the second Wrestlemania in the series. This series is loosely based off current day WWE, and we currently have a brand split between Raw and Smackdown. We have three shows, Raw, Main Event, and Smackdown, and we are soon to be adding NXT into our shows very soon as well. So, tonight we have our draft. This is a draft between Raw and Smackdown, where each brand will compete against one another in inter-promotional matches, and the winning brand in those matches will earn a draft pick for their brand. Smackdown has the first draft pick in the brand because they won a match at Wrestlemania to earn that right. Wrestlemania just happened, and we are going to give you guys a quick recap of what exactly happened at Wrestlemania for all you guys that may be new to the series to kind of catch you up and check out what exactly happened at the biggest event of them all. Wrestlemania was a pay-per-view that went live on Saturday, October 24th to all of our viewers. It was the first ever live pay-per-view in the series, and it featured a huge main event of a triple threat matchup between Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, who was the WWE Champion, and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins had the match won after hitting a curb stomp, but Dean Ambrose was able to capitalize and get the pin and steal the match away from Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins wants revenge, and Paul Heyman, who was Dean Ambrose's former manager, who now manages Roman Reigns, was extremely frustrated by the loss, is out for revenge. That was Raw's main event, but for SmackDown it was Kevin Owens versus CM Punk in their main event for WrestleMania. CM Punk's career was on the line. If he lost against Kevin Owens, the fastest rising rookie in the history of Universe Mode, CM Punk would retire. Owens would defeat CM Punk and attack him after the match, sending him on his way. Two former friends, two former allies, two former tag team partners also went at it in a huge TLC match. It was Christian versus Chris Jericho. Christian won the match thanks to Batista's help, and he climbed the ladder and grabbed the briefcase for the win. Tag titles were on the line for Raw, as well as the WWE Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Kidd put their titles on the line against Kane and Mark Henry. Unfortunately, we had new Tag Team Champions, and Cesaro and Kidd couldn't get it done. Our Raw General Manager, The Rock, also was featured in a match against Dolph Ziggler. If Ziggler would win, then Ziggler would earn himself an opportunity at the WWE Championship. As it turned out, Dolph Ziggler would win, but The Rock would attack Dolph Ziggler after the match and get on the microphone and tell Dolph Ziggler that he would never, and The Rock meant never, get an opportunity for the WWE Championship. And finally, Brock Lesnar and John Cena went to war, and they had a battle at WrestleMania to determine the next #1 contender for Kevin Owens' World Heavyweight Championship. Brock Lesnar would make John Cena tap out and win the matchup. That's all you need to know about WrestleMania, and that's all you need to know about Universe Mode to remain a little bit up to date. Obviously, there's been a lot more that's been going on, but over the next few episodes, I'll explain everything you need to know. So it looks as though we're going to kick off the first episode of WWE 2k16 with Seth Rollins, our former WWE Champion and the man who almost had the WrestleMania main event won and the WWE Championship back in his grasp. Seth Rollins hit the curb stomp on Roman Reigns, having Reigns beat, but Dean Ambrose stole that from Seth Rollins, and now Seth Rollins no longer has the championship and technically is no longer the #1 contender. He no longer has a rematch clause. It's gone. Dean Ambrose has the title. Seth Rollins has been left with literally nothing. In fact, Seth Rollins' future is unknown. We don't even know if Seth Rollins is going to be on Monday Night Raw after tonight with the draft taking place, and I know the first draft pick is about to happen. But first, Seth Rollins is going to address his loss last night and tell us all about his thoughts and opinions on what exactly went down. So at WrestleMania, we found out what exactly Dean Ambrose is all about. The whole fighting champion, that he's gonna overcome the odds, that he's an underdog, that he's not gonna stop until he gets what he wants. What a load of crap. Dean Ambrose is nothing but a little scumbag cheat. Dean Ambrose couldn't even win the match. He had to get my help to win the title for him, and he's just lucky that I had nothing left in the tank because I was too busy kicking Roman Reigns' ass that I had nothing left. Whereas Dean Ambrose, what was he doing? He was standing in the corner, waiting for his chance to lay on Roman Reigns and take my win. Dean Ambrose is a paper champion, And what I propose for our Raw General Manager, The Rock, to do is that he brings Dean Ambrose out here right now. Ambrose puts the title on the line. I get my title shot. I beat Dean Ambrose, and I stay right here on Raw. I don't want to leave Monday Night Raw. I've built up such a legacy that cannot be beaten here on Raw, and I want to continue to grow that. So tonight, Ambrose, you put your title on the line, and I will beat you, and I will send you on your way back to Smackdown where you belong, because this is my show. Raw is Rollins, not Ambrose, and tonight, Dean Ambrose is going to find out that he's just not as good as Seth freaking Rollins.
I can hardly hear myself think. Here's a guy committed to
Well, this is not the man that Seth Rollins wanted. This is the man that should be facing Dean Ambrose next for the WWE Championship. It is our US Champion, Dolph Ziggler, the man who beat The Rock at WrestleMania, earning himself the right, but The Rock doesn't believe Dolph Ziggler deserves it. The Rock believes that Dolph Ziggler is not ready for the big time, not ready for the main event, so he's been trying to hold Dolph Ziggler back, but at WrestleMania, it was one-on-one, Ziggler versus The Rock, to finally settle the score, and it was Dolph Ziggler who earned the victory, but The Rock does not want to give Dolph Ziggler his title shot, and I guess Ziggler's out here tonight because I think he, in his own mind, deserves that opportunity, and I think we all agree with him. He earned the right, so he should have the shot. But Seth Rollins, he believes he's the rightful #1 contender. Whoa, Seth. Hang on a minute. Just let me remind you of what exactly happened at WrestleMania. In fact, it was Dolph Ziggler, the United States Champion, versus The Rock, the People's Champion, The Rock's Champion, the authority around here, and I beat The Rock. In fact, I kicked The Rock's ass. And The Rock was so cut up about losing that he had to take me out after the match and promise the world that I was not going to get my title shot. So, in my honest opinion, you don't deserve an opportunity. I earned the right to be the next #1 contender for that WWE Championship, not you. So tonight, if anyone's facing Ambrose, it's going to be me, Seth. Well, looks as though our Raw General Manager, The Rock, has something to say about this. Dolph Ziggler and The Rock have had their differences. Hopefully The Rock will clear this up. Who's going to face Ambrose tonight? When The Rock said that Dolph Ziggler would never get an opportunity for the WWE Championship, The Rock meant it. Dolph, you're not getting a shot. In fact, Seth, you're not getting a shot either, because you see, I've got a little problem, Seth, and you're going to fix it for me tonight. You see, I couldn't beat Dolph Ziggler last night at WrestleMania, so I couldn't get rid of him off my show. But I still have one more trick up my sleeve. There's still one more shot. Because you see, tonight, if Dolph Ziggler loses his United States Championship, he is eligible to be drafted. Champions are safe. But if you take that US Championship away from Dolph Ziggler tonight, not only will Dolph Ziggler be eligible to be drafted, but you will earn the shot against Dean Ambrose next for the WWE Championship. So, sounds like a fair trade to me. And by the way, that match is a no-holds-barred match, and it takes place right now. But first, as you all know, tonight is the draft, and Smackdown at WrestleMania earned the right for the first draft pick in this year's draft. So, without further ado, the first draft pick in this year's draft. Well, that is huge. Former WWE Champion Randy Orton is headed back to Smackdown, the place that he used to be the general manager of. He used to run the shots around there. And now Randy Orton is headed back after a year of being away from the blue brand. But first tonight, it is Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. This situation has imploded here. I mean, Seth Rollins wanted an opportunity at the WWE Championship. Instead, he's getting one at the United States Championship. And if Dolph Ziggler loses, he has the potential to be drafted because, of course, champions are safe from the draft. And in The Rock's mind, the only chance he has left of getting rid of Dolph Ziggler from Monday Night Raw is by getting him drafted. So if Seth Rollins can beat Dolph Ziggler tonight, there is an opportunity for Dolph Ziggler to be leaving Raw here tonight. Seth Rollins, former United States Champion, and quite fittingly, Dolph Ziggler defeated Seth Rollins at SummerSlam to win the United States Championship and has held it ever since. So we are underway here tonight. Ziggler versus Seth Rollins. It's been a long time since we've seen these two lock up, and last time we did see them, It was Seth Rollins losing at SummerSlam, like I said, and really beginning his run as perhaps the greatest superstar of last year for Monday Night Raw. Of course, you guys can vote on the Slammy Awards up on BrendenPlayz.com/forums on the forums, where you can sign up for free and vote on the Slammy Awards. There are currently a number of new Slammy Award votings up available for you to vote on, and more will be uploaded throughout the week. So keep an eye on that, and that can be voted on the forums. Right now, Ziggler and Rollins. Dolph Ziggler now coming after Seth Rollins. Turns him around. Rollins against the ropes, and oh, beautiful drop kick. Down goes Seth Rollins there. Dolph Ziggler looking good. The champion looking pretty good in the early stages of this matchup. And Ziggler now continuing the assault as well. Seth Rollins trying to get back to his feet, but it is Rollins again with the elbow now, and takes down the champ. So both these men, their spot here on the Raw roster is on the line. Their career and their future is on the line here. Seth Rollins, the chance to be drafted to SmackDown later on tonight, when our draft picks do occur. Dolph Ziggler, if he loses the championship, he could also be drafted as well, but whoever is the champion survives. They will stay here on Raw, the brand that both these men have had so much success on. And Ziggler now gets back to his feet. So Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins, the two standouts, the two MVPs here on Raw, battling it out tonight. Only one will win. Only one will perhaps stay here on Raw if the results do not go their way. It is Rollins against the ropes now. Dolph Ziggler trying to continue the assault, but takes down Seth Rollins there nicely. A swift move there. Down goes Rollins. Opportunity here for Ziggler to put Rollins away. And a late kick out there by Seth Rollins. Just slowly getting out of it. And Ziggler running after Rollins. Dolph Ziggler's on fire right now. He's looking to take up to the top rope and go flying here. Ziggler, elbow off the top. Dolph Ziggler is on absolute fire right now. He's red hot. Seth Rollins in real trouble. Already Dolph Ziggler is showing us what he's made of, with a huge elbow off the top and another one to follow it up there on the ground. And now Rollins. Rollins countering, and Rollins, thank goodness for that. Seth Rollins gets a suplex in and creates a moment of separation for the former WWE Champion. He has a chance now. Former US and former WWE Champion Seth Rollins. Many say Seth Rollins should go to SmackDown because Seth Rollins has done everything there is to do here on Raw, but Seth in his own mind believes he's ready to get another opportunity at that WWE Championship very, very soon. Dolph Ziggler. Side headlock applied right now to Ziggler right now, and Seth Rollins trying to continue to get himself back into this matchup. It was Ziggler on the early stage of this one. Seth Rollins now able to try. Seth Rollins has the leg. Oh, suplex there. Thought if he could have held onto that leg there and gone for a cover, that might have been the move to win Seth Rollins this matchup. Now Rollins is going to look to the outside, perhaps try and find a weapon outside. Of course, a no-holds-barred matchup. And Seth's going to look under the ring. Dolph Ziggler's out there, though. He might stop it from happening. He will. And Ziggler, neck breaker to the outside. That is not going to tickle, that is for sure. And now he has the head of Seth Rollins as well. And here is the show-off. Classic Dolph Ziggler there. Showing off like he does best. Only Dolph Ziggler knows how to do that as good as he does. Dolph Ziggler in control right now. Rollins is still down. Ziggler maintaining control of this matchup. Seth Rollins needs to work him way back into it. Oh, takes down Dolph Ziggler there. Now Rollins again. Oh, Ziggler bouncing off the steel ring post. Now that is not going to be good for Ziggler in this one. That is a huge move for Rollins, but unfortunately for Rollins, unable to capitalize as Ziggler gets back in it and back to his feet in style. Dolph Ziggler is on fire right now, and Seth Rollins is trying to put out the flame, but Rollins just cannot do it, and he's whipped off his feet right there by Dolph Ziggler. The champion, Dolph Ziggler, has held that championship since SummerSlam. These two have had their battles, and now once again, Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins meet for the first time one-on-one here on Raw for a long time. Right hand there by Ziggler. Takes down Rollins again. So once again, this match has really just been, the focus of this one has really been outside the ring here, trying to exert that extra damage by using the outside objects. Of course, no holds barred. Anything goes. They can use whatever the hell they want. Like those steel chairs over there. Perhaps one of these two men will have a look at those chairs and see. And Rollins launched into the barricade. And down he goes. So how good is Dolph Ziggler looking right now? And that's an uppercut by Seth. A moment of desperation there by Seth Rollins, who's desperately trying to get back into it, but Ziggler takes Seth down again. Well, The Rock wanted Dolph Ziggler to be gone from Monday Night Raw at the end of the night. But if Seth Rollins does not win, then not only will Seth not get himself an opportunity at the WWE Championship, but the champion, Dolph Ziggler, will still be here on Raw. But let's not forget, even if Dolph Ziggler loses tonight, it's not a surefire thing that he's going to be going to Smackdown. So The Rock, this is really just a desperate plan that may not even pay off in the end. But I'm sure The Rock would be happy to see Dolph Ziggler without that title regardless of the result. Regardless if Ziggler ends up going to SmackDown in the process. Now Ziggler has a hold of Rollins, and oh, beautiful move. Down goes Seth Rollins. Outside the ring as well. Rollins really in trouble here. Ziggler is completely dominating Seth, who just can get a move in here or there to try and stay in it. But Dolph Ziggler, we know he's been so good, and this time, this could be the moment for Seth Rollins to take advantage. Ziggler sent into the steel ring post once again. Very nicely done. But Ziggler good enough to counter again. Dolph Ziggler continues his momentum. The champion, Dolph Ziggler, here on Raw. An opportunity to show us that he truly is deserving to be a main event superstar here on the red brand. Ziggler again against the ring post. Ziggler now. Here we go. Ziggler in trouble. No. Countering. Down goes Seth. And the DDT going down on Seth Rollins. He's in real trouble now, Seth. I think he has to try and get this one back in the ring. Uh-oh, a half crab now. The submission hold will not count since it's not inside the ring. But some damage on the legs of Ziggler, who kicks Seth Rollins away. Doesn't matter what Seth Rollins throws at Dolph Ziggler. He has a counter every single time, does Dolph. The champion Dolph, just showing us all right now why he truly is the best we have here on Raw. And now, Dolph Ziggler getting, taken down there by Seth Rollins. Seth now trying to get Ziggler back in the ring, perhaps. No, but Dolph, right hand there. That was a stiff shot. And another one there to Seth Rollins. And a drop kick to follow it up. Well, how about that from Dolph Ziggler? Some big right hands and a drop kick, keeping his opponent down and out. And how about some showing off in the process? He's kicking Seth Rollins' ass, and he's doing it in style. You cannot complain about that. Dolph Ziggler, he's beloved by the fans. They all love to see Dolph Ziggler doing well. But Ziggler tonight, perhaps his toughest challenge in quite some time, but he's still showing us why he's the show-off and why he's the United States Champion right now. Seth Rollins, he's struggling right now. Seth needs to work away, find a way, do something, get himself back in this match, because if he doesn't, this one could be over very, very soon. But Rollins now has that half crab locked in again. An opportunity to capitalize. Ziggler, this time he doesn't look as though he's going to get out of it. Oh, I spoke too soon. Dolph Ziggler taking down Seth Rollins. This match is just, majority of it's been outside of the ring, just beating each other up, and there's a neck breaker as well. Beating each other up outside the ring, and that's a good way to go about it. I mean, no holds barred. You can do this type of stuff outside the ring, and you might as well capitalize. I haven't seen the weapons out yet, really, but the steel ring post, the barricade, and of course the outside mat doesn't give as much leeway as it does in the ring. So this is really not good news for Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins here. Seth Rollins now looking for that suplex, and done beautifully right there. Now that is a suplex, ladies and gentlemen. That is Seth Rollins at his best. Controlling this match, controlling the suplex with just, with ease. But Dolph Ziggler taking down Rollins with ease, countering whatever Seth Rollins has to throw at him. Seth now again working down on that leg even some more. Dolph Ziggler still in control, but Seth is trying to keep the champion grounded. But Ziggler countering again! Ziggler countering again! And there's not much more that Rollins can do. He's trying everything, but the champion still keeps on going. The Rock's worst nightmare is about to come true. Dolph Ziggler retaining the US title, staying here on Raw, and perhaps being the next man to face the WWE Champion for the championship very, very soon. Ziggler wants Rollins to get back to his feet, talking some trash while Seth is down. And that's what Dolph Ziggler's all about. And Seth Rollins Manages to counter back. Gets Rollins down. Gets Ziggler down. Rollins now. And we're going to see this one go back in the ring by the looks of it. And we are. Here we go. Ziggler is back in the ring. What's Rollins going to do now? Rollins. He's not going to get anything done because Ziggler trying to go after Seth Rollins. Ziggler, suplex, bridge, here we go. Rollins in trouble. Can Rollins kick out? No, he can't. Ziggler's got him. Dolph Ziggler catches Seth Rollins off guard. And the former champion Rollins, well, he's been upset tonight. You would have to say Rollins would probably be the favorite, but Dolph Ziggler has done enough. He's been in complete control, and whilst it wasn't his best matchup, not the best way for Ziggler to end the match and win it, he doesn't care. He hit the suplex, he kept the shoulders down on Seth Rollins, and the damage that Rollins has been taking was too much for him to overcome. Dolph Ziggler has done it once again and retains the United States Championship right here on Raw. Here it was. Suplex, boom! And you can see the shoulders and the neck of Rollins in a really tough position. That is very difficult to kick out of. Wait a minute, what the hell's this? That's Rusev! Rusev with a steel chair there on Dolph Ziggler! What the hell is this? Rusev's from Smackdown, and oh, again! Right to the rib cage of the champ. And this must be Rock's plan B. Seth Rollins couldn't get it done, but Rusev coming in and trying to take down Dolph Ziggler. But why Rusev? What's going on here? Rusev's not even on Raw. Rusev now. Oh, a DDT there to Dolph Ziggler. Rusev, what the hell? Why? Why is Rusev doing this to Dolph Ziggler? What has he been promised by The Rock? Ziggler trying to get back to his feet. He's not going to give up yet. He's trying to fight. Oh, come on. Rusev's got the steel chair again. Oh, to the ribcage. Rusev now. Oh, my God. DDT to the steel chair. Rusev, what the hell? Why? Well, what a start to Monday Night Raw, and we're going to check out the rest of the results and the card for this week's show. So John Cena from Smackdown takes on Ryback from Raw one-on-one. The winner earns a draft pick for their brand. In fact, every match on tonight's show, the winners will earn a draft pick for their brand. Bad News Barrett, Sami Zayn, and Neville from Raw team up to take on Swagger, Big Show, and Fandango from Smackdown. As well as that, we have Batista, Chris Jericho, Sheamus, and Randy Orton in a Fatal 4-Way. Batista and Jericho from SmackDown, Sheamus and Randy Orton from Raw. Fatal 4-Way, will they team up to help each other out to win the pick for their brand? Former Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Kid team up from Raw. They'll take on SmackDown's Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, the Wyatt family. Tag Team Champions Mark Henry and Kane, they're in action against former Tag Champions, the Usos. Mark Henry and Kane from Raw, Usos from SmackDown. Brock Lesnar, the Beast, the #1 contender for the World Championship. He goes one-on-one with a former WWE Champion, Roman Reigns. Lesnar from SmackDown, Reigns from Raw. And it's champion versus champion. WWE Champion Dean Ambrose from Raw versus Kevin Owens from SmackDown, the World Heavyweight Champion. That is going to be a huge one. And it's a steel cage match as well. It doesn't get much bigger than that, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event that is going to be. So we'll go and have a look at our first match up on the card, and we'll see which brand gets the first draft pick. Cena versus Ryback. Cena from SmackDown versus Ryback from Raw. It is Cena. So SmackDown has an early advantage. He's their second draft pick. Well, SmackDown have picked up former WWE Tag Team Champions, The New Day. What a pickup that is. So now 6-man tag team matchup. It is going to be SmackDown winning again. Well, Neville was on the losing team, now he joins the SmackDown brand. What a pickup that is. SmackDown on fire. Batista, Jericho, Sheamus, Orton. It is going to be SmackDown winning again with Chris Jericho. Can you believe what is going on with Raw? Here's another pick. my goodness! Daniel Bryan is on SmackDown. Wow, this is huge. Can Raw finally win a matchup? No, they can't. Eric Rowan and Harper from SmackDown beat Cesaro and Kidd. Here we go again. The one-man rock band, Heath Slater, is back. Alright, Raw, it's time to win one. Henry and Kane tag chance versus the Usos. Finally, they win a draft pick. Alrighty, it's time for our second match of the show. It is the Beast incarnate, the former WWE Champion and the longest reigning WWE Champion in the history of Universe Mode, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And he's from SmackDown, representing his blue brand tonight. But it was really Raw that Lesnar's had all his success on. Brock Lesnar is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship over on SmackDown. He will want to stay here on SmackDown, that is for sure. Tonight he represents the blue brand and hopes to try and earn his brand a draft pick. They've already dominated the draft already here tonight, and Raw desperately need to get a few more picks, so I know Raw GM The Rock will be desperate to try and make sure that Roman Reigns wins, as well as Dean Ambrose, who will face Kevin Owens later on. Big opportunity here for Lesnar though. If he beats Roman Reigns, a former champion in his own right, Lesnar will gain the much needed momentum heading in towards his World Heavyweight Championship matchup against Kevin Owens. And here comes his opponent. It's Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, the former WWE Champion until WrestleMania. Last night at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns lost the championship thanks to Dean Ambrose, who pinned Reigns. Of course, Roman Reigns, the new client of Paul Heyman. The new Paul Heyman guy, and Paul Heyman will be joining him tonight. We'll have to wonder what kind of an impact that Paul Heyman will play in this one. But what a match this is going to be. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, the two enforcers from their respective brands, going at it one-on-one here tonight. Reigns and Lesnar. Two champions battling each other tonight. Reigns has a title rematch clause, so perhaps you can call him the #1 contender as well. Two #1 contenders battling each other tonight. Reigns versus Lesnar. We're about to get this one underway. Cannot wait to see how this one plays out. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lesnar's ready. Roman Reigns is ready. This is a big fight. A draft pick is on the line. And Lesnar straight away. Oh, he has the arm of Reigns. Lesnar has the arm of Reigns, trying to make Reigns tap out already. And Brock Lesnar. Oh, Roman Reigns just able to get out of that one. Not the start that Reigns wanted there, that's for sure. But good start there by the Beast. And of course, Paul Heyman used to be the former manager of Brock Lesnar as well, until of course they split apart from the Authority last year. It was actually around about this time last year, after WrestleMania, is when the Authority turned their back on Brock Lesnar. And Reigns, as Lesnar gets the ropes and a beautiful clothesline there. Down goes Brock Lesnar. And an elbow drop to follow it up as well. So Roman Reigns, a good start from him despite the early mishap. Reigns and Lesnar. Lesnar, those huge right hands. You don't want to receive too many of those. Reigns in trouble. Lesnar's got him up. The power and the strength of Brock Lesnar. Now that is what we're talking about. That is beautiful stuff there by the Beast, who has been on an absolute rampage for the last few months, ever since returning before the Royal Rumble. The Beast, he couldn't quite win the World Championship. He couldn't quite get himself in the Elimination Chamber match thanks to John Cena, but he finally removed John Cena from his worries at WrestleMania by beating John Cena, the former 3-time World Champion here in Universe Mode, one-on-one at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar dismantled him and made Cena tap out. It was actually a classic matchup, and that was a really, really good one between Lesnar and Cena. Back and forth between the two. And oh, nice counter there by Brock Lesnar. Thought Reigns was going to hit the slam there on Lesnar, but Lesnar really good enough to hit that counter and hit the DDT. Now Reigns back to his feet, and Lesnar again has the arm of Reigns. Real trouble now. You do not want to be in this hole for too long, or your arm could break. And now Reigns coming after Lesnar, but unable to succeed there. Lesnar now, wait a minute. Oh, a suplex there. Not the patented German suplexes, but it will do. Now Lesnar trying to win this matchup. Reigns has to kick out, and he will. Very lucky there, Roman Reigns, because Brock Lesnar, he's just fired up. He's ready to go, and Reigns has to stay in this one. Brock Lesnar is certainly one of the best we've ever seen here in Universe Mode, and it looks as though, belly to belly, suplex as well. And Paul Heyman getting himself involved, and Lesnar coming over to have a few choice of words to Paul Heyman. Oh, Reigns able to take advantage. Come on. Reigns with a suplex. Well, a bit of a modified slam of his own there. And now Reigns going for the trifecta. And again. So Paul Heyman distracting Lesnar, and Reigns taking advantage. Come on. Referee, he has to do something about this. This is unfair. Paul Heyman out here trying to make sure that Reigns, his client, bounces back after a tough loss at WrestleMania. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick break here on Raw, and we will be back right after this. Lesnar trying to win this match. Cover 2. Kicks out. Check out BrendenPlayz.com and gain access to exclusive content for Universe Mode, including news and updates, signings, releases, trades, power rankings, match previews, pay-per-view cards. Everything you need for Universe Mode is on the BrendenPlayz website, including the forums, the one place you can go ahead and discuss everything there is to do with BrendenPlayz and the real-life WWE. Of course, you can also go in the chat room and talk to other BrendenPlayz fans about anything and everything. BrendenPlayz.com, go check it out today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Raw. And it's still a very close encounter between these two men. Both have hit some of their best shots and have been able to kick out of one another's huge moves. But now it's Lesnar coming after Reigns, and a knee right to the gut in the corner there by Brock Lesnar. But Reigns shrugging him off. These two powerhouses battling each other tonight. And now, shot to the midsection there by Roman Reigns. Perhaps even lower than what we thought. Reigns has really embraced this kind of, egotistical side of himself. Now that he's aligned himself with Paul Heyman, Reigns all of a sudden believes in himself and really believes his own hype. Reigns thinks he's a lot better than what some would say he really is. Lesnar almost getting the counter 3 there. And Brock Lesnar's just trying to revive his career after such a fantastic run on Raw. His Smackdown run has not been as impressive. Paul Heyman distracting Lesnar again, and Reigns going to take advantage. Well, there you go. The advantage of Paul Heyman ringside is really showing right now, but Lesnar not giving up with a clothesline. Perhaps giving everything he had and putting it into that clothesline right there. And a right hand there by Lesnar as well. Reigns. Roman Reigns. Look out. That knee right into the kidney of Reigns. And again, perhaps in the pelvic bone there. And Brock Lesnar was just taking a chance to kind of observe this matchup, take a bit of a breather, and assess the situation. Now Lesnar. Reigns in trouble. Lesnar. Powerbomb. He's going to hold on. Lesnar's going to hold on. The strength of Lesnar. Can he hit the third one? Yes, he can. The power and strength of the beast Brock Lesnar is showing right now. And Paul Heyman. Come on, Paul. He's getting himself involved again. And Lesnar's taking the bait. And Reigns again. We saw this earlier on. He's going to go for the trifecta again. Brock Lesnar getting suckered into the bait there by Paul Heyman. And Roman Reigns able to take advantage. And after taking 3 powerbombs, Roman Reigns hits back with 3 huge moves of his own. And now Lesnar has the arm of Reigns. And Roman Reigns taking down Lesnar. What's Reigns thinking about doing now? He's got that head scissors around. He's got the legs wrapped around the head of Lesnar. And Lesnar good enough to get out of it. Lesnar's been in many submission holds throughout his career. Of course, the MMA background. Lesnar knows how to get out of many holds. And Reigns, not exactly a submission superstar. So, but he knows how to punch someone in the head with the Superman punch. Yes. What a shot there by Roman Reigns. This might be it. Cover. Yes, no. Kicks out at 2. This match continues. Well, forget about the submissions. If you hit someone in the head like that, it's going to do some damage. And a suplex there by Brock Lesnar. And now again, Lesnar. Here we go. The camel clutch is applied. This could be the end of Roman Reigns. He may tap out right now. Well, now Paul Heyman's not helping his client out. And oh, Reigns, maybe he didn't need the help because he's countered and got out of the hole there by Lesnar. And Reigns himself just taking a quick second to kind of regroup here. He almost got caught there by Lesnar after those power bombs. He's able to hit back and stay in it. But he didn't quite put Lesnar away. And now Lesnar. Uh-oh. Lesnar's in the corner. Reigns. What's he thinking about doing now? This is not good for Brock Lesnar. And now stomping away. And now drilling the foot and the boot right into Brock Lesnar's chin. Well, that's the way to do it, I suppose. And that's what Roman Reigns is all about. It's not beautiful, it's not flashy, but it gets the job done. Reigns now, putting Lesnar away. Not yet, that shoulder's still up. Lesnar's still in this matchup. But Reigns trying to do everything he can to put the beast away, earn a draft pick for his brand. And you have to think in the back of Roman Reigns' mind, if he earns a draft pick for his brand, he's more than likely going to get that title shot by The Rock. Here we go, Reigns, the spear! Yes, he got it! He got it on Lesnar! The spear! 2! Yes, he got him! Roman Reigns has pinned Brock Lesnar. The Superman punch, not quite, but the spear, it is a tick in the box of Roman Reigns pinning Brock Lesnar tonight. And you'd have to say Paul Heyman gave him a bit of assistance, but still, Roman Reigns good enough to pin Lesnar with the spear and survive in this matchup. A hell of a matchup between these two. And, oh, there was that clothesline earlier on. And we saw some great back and forth action between the two. And unfortunately, for Brock Lesnar, unable to put Roman Reigns away. And Reigns able to get back to his feet, hit the Superman punch. And, of course, after that, hit the spear as well. So a hell of a matchup between the two right now. And the future of Lesnar is Kevin Owens. But his momentum has been derailed a little bit there by Roman Reigns, who's picked up a huge win. Reigns wants that championship back. We'll have to wait first. And now it's time to check out who Raw will draft. The Animal, Batista, the former World Heavyweight Champion, he is coming to Raw for the first time in Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a steel cage match. This is our WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose. And tonight, he walks into the steel cage to face the World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin Owens. His first match as the WWE Champion, the Royal Rumble winner, the man who defeated Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins at Wrestlemania to capture his first major championship. He's a former Intercontinental Champion, but now he is the current WWE Champion right here on Raw. Now Ambrose awaits his opponent. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion. His name is Kevin Owens, and he is the fastest rising superstar in the history of the WWE here on Universe Mode. Nobody has been able to match Kevin Owens. He came in just 2 months ago. He sent a huge warning to CM Punk, telling the world that he was coming after Punk's championship. Owens would qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Owens would then beat and outlast Batista, Christian, and Sting, Undertaker, and of course John Cena. And Kevin Owens would win the Elimination Chamber, go on to WrestleMania to beat CM Punk as the #1 contender and become the new world champion. These two men lock up here tonight. Steel cage matchup. The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. And you get the feeling both these men will be searching for that pinfall victory. And the winner of this match will earn a draft pick for their brand. 2 world champions in action here tonight. We'll see how this one goes down. Which champion will indeed have the upper hand against one another. You know, I think it's fair to say that Dean Ambrose has been less than impressive ever since coming from Smackdown to Raw. After winning the Royal Rumble, Dean Ambrose went on a bit of a losing streak. He couldn't beat Reigns. He couldn't beat Rollins. Ambrose struggled. But all that mattered was that he picked and chose his spot at WrestleMania, and he won the big one at the grandest stage of them all. Kevin Owens, on the other hand, yet to be pinned or submitted here in Universe Mode. And uh-oh, Kevin Owens needs to try and stop Ambrose here. Owens, can he do it? Yes! Ambrose taken down. Ambrose trying to escape the cage early on. Perhaps a little bit optimistic there, but Ambrose wants to get the hell out of here. Why wouldn't he? After a hell of a match at WrestleMania, you want to get the hell out of there as soon as you can. And oh! Owens takes down Ambrose with a clothesline. That's a stiff clothesline there by Kevin Owens. Owens looking to follow it up now. And again, a boot right to the leg of Ambrose, trying to keep Ambrose grounded. Owens trying to escape the cage. Might be a little bit more difficult for Kevin Owens. The bigger frame, the bigger size of the man. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And uh-oh, Owens might be about to learn that! Taking a huge bump off the top of the cage. Well, near the top of the cage. And Ambrose now stopping away on Kevin Owens right now. Ambrose, the WWE Champion, must get a victory here on Raw, you think, just to give him some confidence and some momentum after winning the championship. He's been struggling for a while now. Ever since coming to Raw, like we said, the wins have not been exactly easy to come by. But a win here tonight against Kevin Owens will boost his confidence heading in towards some possible huge matchups against the likes of Reigns, Rollins, and of course, Dolph Ziggler. Ambrose is going to have to be very, very good to hold on to that championship. Kevin Owens! Nice counter there by Owens, the champion, showing us why he is the #1 right now. Here we go, the cover. And he kicks out. So, Kevin Owens trying to win this one. And uh-oh, wait a minute. Ambrose needs to get there, and he does. Takes down Kevin Owens again. And now Ambrose off the top rope. What's Ambrose thinking? Oh! An elbow off the top there, and that might be enough to keep Kevin Owens down. Ambrose now going to try and escape the cage, trying to win this match for his brand, who desperately need another draft pick. We're just seeing Randy Orton. We're seeing Batista. And now Kevin Owens scurrying away, trying to get to the top of the cage. Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's taken down Ambrose off the top of the cage. And that's going to be it. Climb the cage, Kevin. You had the match won. You had it won. But he didn't do it. Kevin Owens didn't climb. I thought for sure if he climbs, he wins. But Kevin Owens deciding not to, and instead trying to continue the assault on Ambrose, who now hits back with some moves of his own, and some offense now with that side headlock. And Kevin Owens perhaps making a big mistake here. Of course, Kevin Owens has been around the blocks all around the world, but here on SmackDown and now on Raw in Universe Mode, he's quite inexperienced against a number of these top-level talents, especially the likes of Dean Ambrose. So this will be a tough challenge for Kevin Owens tonight. And a steel cage match as well may not be his best match type. So he could be at perhaps a disadvantage here. But so far he's looking pretty good. These headlocks back and forth between these two men. Ambrose perhaps getting the upper hand after that situation in the end. Ambrose into the corner now. Kevin Owens, what's he thinking? Turns Ambrose around and just stomps away. And uh-oh, Kevin Owens rolling senton! Kevin Owens launching himself at Dean Ambrose. And that is what Kevin Owens is all about. At a count of 2, and he kicks out just comfortably at a count of 2. Very close one. As Kevin Owens still fighting away. Ambrose would love to be the first man to pin or submit Kevin Owens here in Universe Mode. Owens taken down again by Ambrose. So a close matchup between these two champions right now. Two of the best we have. And Ambrose, a former SmackDown superstar who could be voted as the SmackDown Superstar of the Year according to the Slammy Awards that you guys have been voting on BrendenPlayz.com/forums. And Ambrose is the favorite to win that. And Kevin Owens will probably disagree that even though Kevin Owens has been here for only such a short period of time, the impact that he's had could be far greater than what Ambrose accomplished throughout his whole duration. of his tenure on Smackdown. Owens hits back with a suplex, taking down Ambrose, and now he's going to look to try and escape the cage. The big man trying to get out of there. Kevin Owens trying to escape. He's you wouldn't think he's that quick, but he can motor, that's for sure. Kevin Owens taken down again by Ambrose. Kevin Owens tried to get the hell out of there, but Ambrose, this is his asylum, and you are not escaping. And Ambrose again with a stomp. Kevin Owens back to his feet by Ambrose's help. And what's Ambrose thinking now? Uh-oh, Ambrose! Down goes Kevin Owens with the dirty deeds! Well, that might be it. The dirty deeds there to Kevin Owens. Oh, wait a minute. Owens back to his feet already. Kevin Owens getting back to his feet. And Ambrose won't be able to escape the cage, unfortunately. And Kevin Owens loves to fight. That is for sure. And he has a fight on his hands right now. Ambrose, he needs to get back to his feet now as Kevin Owens is trying to get out of there. Close one between the two right now. But it's going to be Ambrose trying to take out Owens. Owens trying to counter away, but unsuccessful, and taken down again there by Dean Ambrose. So both men, they just want to get the hell out of there. Ambrose now on the second rope. Thought about jumping off, but Kevin Owens not really in the position to do so. So Ambrose decided against it. Now, what's Ambrose thinking about doing now? He's got Kevin Owens. He's got those legs. Kevin Owens. Well, this is a smart idea. You take out the legs of Kevin Owens, he's not going to be able to climb that cage as fast. He won't be able to get out of here, and the chances of winning this matchup are very, very high. So Ambrose needs to continue working away on those legs, in my opinion, to keep Owens down. Now Owens trying to get back to his feet, trying to get out of that headlock. Will he be able to do it? Oh! Shot to the midsection, and again, by Kevin Owens. And uh-oh, Ambrose launching Owens into the corner. And again, follows it up with a clothesline. Ambrose very close to putting Owens away, you'd think. That dirty deeds didn't work earlier on, but perhaps another opportunity at it. Uh-oh, wait a minute! Owens into the cage! And now, this is the opening that Ambrose might need. Kevin Owens sent into the steel cage. Kevin Owens has to get to his feet. Ambrose trying to escape. Ambrose, he's at the top. Ambrose might do it. Ambrose is right there. Ambrose, yes! Ambrose is going to do it. Kevin Owens launched into the cage and won't be able to get back to his feet in time. And Ambrose sneaks away with the victory. And Monday Night Raw wins the draft pick. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Ambrose launching Owens into the cage. Owens sent down and Ambrose got out of there as fast as he possibly could. Because he knew Kevin Owens was going to hit back. And Kevin Owens losing here tonight. But Ambrose couldn't pin or submit the World Heavyweight Champion. So not a great victory in the record books. It doesn't matter though, because Dean Ambrose comes away with a W, and a much needed one for the WWE Champion. What a great victory there by Ambrose. And hold on a second. Wait a minute. That's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns? Where the hell did he come from? Ambrose is walking up the ramp to get the hell out of here. And Reigns with a thunderous spear sending a message to Dean Ambrose before their title match. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do us for Monday Night Raw tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you smash the like button. And let's try and get 7 likes on this video. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Universe Mode content will be coming out very, very regularly. This is your place to watch Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And here is the final draft pick.